I have to say I messed up the day cycle, so I'm just eyeballing it while I'm editing the video, so just go along, right? This video is inspired by Tabs Tree. By the way, this is the first time I voice over. Please be nice. Okay, let's begin. For a better understanding, I add some mod inside to make my life easier, so please be nice. I start gathering some berries and then realized I need to make a pickaxe and some spear. At first, I don't know what to do. I was just harvesting, and please be weird, my English not that good. Then I went and scrolled through the engram and checked what I can unlock. I went in a deep check. Then I decided to unlock the thatch foundation for build my base. Now I'm on my way to search a location for my base. On my way I got distracted by some of these things. I hear this is my first kill for the day. Here I'm like, what is this? Is this a blue iguana? And here's a picture of the blue iguana.
Nice.
And then I was like, what's this? Ant's nest. Then I realized it's sand. How stupid was I? After a while I decided I'm gonna start building my base right here. But I got carried away with the mud. I was like, what the hell is this gun? How do you use this? I got way carried away. After a while I didn't know how to use it. I gave up on the gun. So I decided to start building my base and forget about the mud gun for now. While I was building my base, I spotted a colorful pterodon, and then I decided the base got a hole up. So I crafted some bowler and a club. So I waited for the pterodon to come down, but this damn thing taking forever to come down.
Three hours later.
Finally he down, so I bowler him and use my club to whack him till him sleep. So I gave him some meat. While I was waiting for the pterodon to tame, I decided to continue my building. After my base I fully built, I decided to chuck down a small chest. I'm here, I'm like, look, there's a dillo, what can go wrong? I have 3 spears, that can't hurt me. Wait, can someone pause right there? I got killed by a dillo. 135 level. After some crafting, I went and checked up on my pterodon and it was finished tamed. And I decided to name him John, like, why not John? And here you see I'm building a pipeline. So I decided to build a pipeline to grow 2 narcotic tree. Is that right? Narcotic berry, right? Not tree. Yeah, narcotic berry. So I built some pipeline and 2 small pot. Then big brain me think of, wait, I don't have fertilizer. Right now I only have 1 tame dino and my fertilizer, it taking a while. I don't know why. So I'm like, well, scrap that. We aren't growing no narcotic today, next time. So after fail, I decided to scroll along the beach and I saw some boxes. So I decided to hit it with the axe. And somehow it gave me some gear. So I was like, whoa, we hit the jackpot, man. Come on, give me something good. And I have some spear, some bow. So I was pretty happy and I went home happily. After the box gave me some gear, so I was like, okay man, it's slaughter mode now. So I geared myself up with a shield and a sword. So I was like, come on man, show me something. Easy. And here I'm checking out like Triceratops, like what level are there? And remember there's blue guy. In the upcoming scene, it'd be impossible to think that what happened. Not even I believe that I make it out. So please be ready. So I saw the startle, I was like, no big deal, it's a low level, I can take that on, but it nearly cost my life. By the way, I got a crappy PC, so sorry for the low graphics. After the intense battle, I gathered some materials and decided I'll build upon this rock. Somehow I'll build upon this rock so I can have a high ground and shoot the Triceratops or his any partner that I don't need. I only want the blue. The blue is like a 103rd level. Somehow my big brain somehow worked. So I went home, grabbed all the arrow I got, including narcotic arrow and all the bow I got. So it's about time to start the tame. What you're about to see now is one of the most successful tame I think I ever did in Ark. Not gonna lie, this is quite impressive. First, I was only thought like 1 or 2 of his partner might show up, but it's like the whole gang of his family showed up, you will see. After a while, the blue decided to run away. So one of his family member showed up his partner. So I was like, okay, I could deal with that. Then I fell down by mistake, but luckily I managed to climb up back my safety spot. So everything is well under control. So now you're seeing 3 Triceratops. The blue one included, right? So there's 2. So I managed to eliminate 1. And this guy here, I'm like, I shoot a dozen of arrows to him, and him is like, nope, I'm not gonna take defeat. I'm like, what the hell? How much level are you? Or what level are you? I'm like, what the hell? I hear it's comrade numero 4. And the reason my guy is so tanky because and here comes number 5, incoming body number 5. And right now I'm running out of arrow, and same time my bow durability not that good, so I'm hoping I'm able to clutch this. So here is another one. Damn, but right now I'm only left with the crossbow, and here is another amigo came by, so it's 6 of them in all. So right now my only hope is that my crossbow managed to kill them all and shrunk that blue Triceratops. If you didn't know, after this one then reinforcement came, so my hope is already like, nah, I can't make it. So I was just like pushing my luck to see if I make it. The last one I brought down by 1 cheapy sniper shot. Okay buddy, it's only you left, right? So please go down quick, I don't have many durability left. Finally, with my bow durability less than half, he came down. This gave me a boost of morale since I was hoping to lose already. While I was waiting for Triceratops to tame, I spotted Parasaur. It's pretty high level, 135. So I was like, well, gotta tame it, man. Not gonna run. Couple headshot and it's down and ready to be tamed. And for the people wondering why I'm running and not using the pterodon, because I'm not the level yet to be crafted a pterodon saddle. This is me chilling in front of a strange dino waiting to be mine. And then here he goes. What should I name it? Name him Jake, why not? Right Jake? Oh, not you. You, Jake. After tame, I take Jake out for a walk. After Jake walk, I have enough chitin or chitin, whatever you want to call it, to build the saddle for the pterodon. So I was able to fly, but I was too heavy. And then it's now I realized that my pterodon is pretty low level and no good. I decide to look for crystal to build a spyglass so I can spot high level dino and then tame it. It's that simple. So I start the journey to find crystal, but unfortunately this pterodon weight bad, stamina bad, attack bad, everything bad, no good. Then eventually I gave up cause I didn't find any, and it's pretty hard to fly with pterodon to don't get attacked and run out of stamina. On my way back I spotted RG, so I decided to tame my RG. So I built some arrow and some large gates. Big brain me also build a hinge, so when I carry my Triceratops over I can hinge a Triceratops. So when I bait the RG, the Triceratops won't confuse and attacked and kill the RG. And by the way, the hinge is a mud structure. Also, I built some sleeping bag, so in case I died, I could spawn next to the Triceratops where I hinge him. So I can use the Triceratops as a shield because him is a pretty high level. Did you think the breakdown was little too over? After spotting the RG, I put down the hinging pole and hinge my Triceratops to the pole so it won't go anywhere or get distracted and go somewhere else. And also, I put down a bunch of sleeping bags. After that was done, I decided to start building my cage. My first time building, it was a fail, so I redo the cage over again. Luckily, there's a mud, so the structure can be picked up. After that, put in the last part, the door. I set the door as manual, so it won't be automatic. Now it's time to get the RG to come to the cage, or come in the cage. After a while of baiting, he finally came, but he didn't go as my plans. He went the side route. I was thinking to tame him through this crease, but then I realized when he's weak, he will fly away. I won't able to catch him. The best way to trap animal is use yourself as bait. You see, this is a suicide trap. After that, he won't be able to come out. And I left the most important stuff at the Triceratops where I hinge him. So now basically, I just need to spawn at the bag, collect my goods at the Triceratops, and now I could calmly shoot the RG. And here are the footage of how close my trap are. The crease are so small that sometimes my arrow won't even fit through. while the RG I taming, I did a suicide jump and spawned at my home. So my goods are at Triceratops and I spawned naked at home. And now I decide to go with my pterodon to go get some loot at the night while my RG I taming. When I open the drop, I got ambushed by this predator, aka Sabertooth, aka the ripoff of lion. Sunrise, morning about to shine, so I decided to go and check out on my RG, and guess what I spotted? Huh? Oh, as you then know is what? A Allosaurus right next to my Triceratops and not too far from my RG. So I'm like, how is that possible? I think he got stuck right between the rock and the tree. Luckily my Triceratops is like hinged together, so I don't think he able to attack my Triceratops because I think he got stuck somehow. So if I lucky enough, I might able to trunk him and tame my Allosaurus. Okay, let's sneak up and see. Soon as I got a trunk and the crossbow, I know I got hope. I got hope to tame him. So soon as I got it, I went up the high ground. While trying to tame him, the RG get involved and my Triceratops took care of the RG, but luckily my Triceratops then broke the tree. If he did, probably the Allosaurus would lose and that would be bad for both of my RG and my Triceratops. So luckily, did a great job, Jake. So now we got an RG and an Allosaurus waiting for us to be tamed. I think my RG is like halfway near finish line, I'm guessing. Hope nothing eat him. And the Triceratops being here is like a pretty good idea. He kinda saved the RG because if the Allosaurus lost, probably this RG might finished. While I'm out the trunk arrow, I fly back to my base. I spotted Crystal. You guessed it, it was near my base. So I took care unwanted guesses such as Raptor. Finally, all these work, I was able to craft some modded spyglass. As you can tell, the modded spyglass give you more info than a normal spyglass, so make my life easier. I would never expect a Parasaur kill a RG. So when the Allosaurus tame, I was like, what to name him? And I decided the best name ever. Name him Sneaky. Damn son, Sneaky. So I pull out the Pokeball, aka Soul Ball, and catch 'em all as the anime do. Okay, I hear you can see I type in RG saddle, but then I realized I didn't meet the level. Holy shit. So I decide to rename him. I name him Jerry. Oh, if I didn't mention the Parasaur, I name him Tom. So if I didn't show any videos, probably I forgot or I didn't find the footage. It's too long. The footage is like 6 hours. I don't know. I forgot. As you can see, I have a couple bigger dino now so I can produce more fertilizer, so I make a bigger plant pot. So plant more narco berries, more trunk arrows, tame more dino. Okay, so what you are seeing now is that I'm redoing my base, just simply overlaying my base with wood, foundation and wall. Because I need to gain more levels, so I have to farm and gain level. Because my RG saddle, short level, Allosaurus saddle, short level. So I just need more level. Then here's me, a fed up farm, so I decide I'm going in the desert and taming mantis. The mantis are pretty good at farming many materials. He can hold axe, he can hold hatchet and axe, I think it's the same thing. Damn, he can hold pickaxe, sorry about that. Like he can hold many things, and I went and take a look up. It's a passive tame, I need flour, and I got that.
2,000 years later.
Now I know the usage of tent. This is to block you from this heat sun. So I went and do a lookup on the mantis and this sun. And I think I probably need a ghillie suit, and I didn't prepare for that. What else can you do way back home? The next day I spent the time to tame a new pterodon because the old one is crap. Here we go, replacement for John. Newbie me decide to carry Jerry with me to fight Hesperornis to gain polymer, organic polymer, to build a ghillie suit, until I decide to look up again. Then I find the mantis drop polymer. After some whatnot farming, I decide to wait till nighttime to go out, so I won't need to use a tent, nor I will get overheated. After a few failed tries, then I decide I need to make a bug repellent because I won't get near the bug although I have the ghillie suit. Randomly me kidnapping a pig for his fertilizer. Alright, let's name him Piggy. If you didn't know, there's a tip for you. If you force timberries for the pig to eat, he will probably got diarrhea and produce mass fertilizer, as in poo-poo. Yeah. After spending some time gathering resources, I was able to build a fabricator. Then I need power, so I put on a generator and wired it up. After a few runs, I decide I need to make some new armor. I'm quite a 67 or 70 level-ish, so I decided to make the metal armor, if that is what it calls. Now look at me, all shiny. I was thinking to build the industrial cooker, but too low level, so build a pot. I checked the recipe and I'm like, damn, these things are expensive. Guess your boy ain't cooking anytime soon. While I wait for the fruit to grow, I went out in search of a Enki. And yep, I did find it on time for the trap. After that, you know what? Put him to sleep, boys. After a bajillion of narco arrows, finally, he did sleep. And before that, I was taming a RG, a higher level RG. I didn't know what to do while I was waiting for both dino to tame, so I learned some greenhouse platform, upgrade my little farm a little bit. I was lazy to gather resources, so I left my greenhouse incomplete, but it was functional. As you can see, I also have enough resources to build 2 teleporters. After a very long time, finally I could craft the bug repellent, so I did craft it. On search of a mantis, I came across a dung beetle, so I tried to tame it. I came fully geared, built a trap, and tried to lure him in. After many struggles, I finally able to trap him in with the wall. I was very happy after trapping him in, but things wasn't going according to plan. I put on the ghillie suit and used the bug repellent. I sneak up behind him and walk closely and try to put the food and wonder why they say put tame in food. And I tried to force tame it, but no, I got attacked. Then I realized taming it required that worm horn. You may wonder why I think the mantis will accept spoiled meat, because the advanced spyglass told me that the mantis will accept spoiled meat, raw meat, that worm horn. So damn it, now we have to look for that worm now. Here we go again. Oh yeah, after the failed attempt for the mantis, we finally finished the dung beetle tame and we named him Poop Mix. The reason you wonder why is because actually if you put poop in the dung beetle, it will convert it into fertilizer and give you oil. Like, why not tame it? Good benefits. Easy tame, use poop and spoil meat. Finish. After a very hot sunny day, I finally found the dead worm. But what the frick, man? This thing have 20k health. 20k, man, and my RG only have like 3.4k, you have to say. This thing have 20k. 20k. What the heck? After the intense battle, I decided to flee because there's no way I could win that damn thing. So I decided to flee for now. So my mantis taming was shattered in pieces. After days of preparing and farming, I still failed the mantis taming, so I won't give up so easy. I decided to go for a wyvern, a female one, to get her milk and then go grab an egg, hatch it, back to the dead worm fight. Before that, I need to build a trap, a very big trap, and this damn trap cost me like a hell of ton of resources. You need wood, you need behemoth gate, you need pillar, you need ceiling, like what the hell?
One eternity later.
Finally, the time has come to let me test out my trap, but one thing I didn't notice is that the poison wyvern actually have the effect on me instead of the dino, I think, and I didn't realize that, then I died. After many attempts, I decided that the best way to avoid getting poisoned by the poison wyvern, is to like playing dodgeball. Just move up, down, left, right, just anywhere. As you can see, the wyvern didn't hit me that much as the first time. First time I flew in a straight line and it hit me like many times. So just like that, I managed to trap the wyvern inside. Just move up, right, left, because if it flew in a straight line, most likely I'd be hit by that. After it was asleep, gather the milk and put it in the freezer for let it last longer. So now it's time for the wyvern egg now. So I carry Jerry number 2 for outside for the wyvern egg. By the amount of wyvern protecting the egg, there's like AAA rated executive protection agent guarding the egg. Like what the hell, man? I tried to fly as close as the larva as possible to cause damage to the wyvern because the wyvern is bigger than my RG. So I was trying that to see if that worked. Unfortunately, there was too much gathering to attack me and I died. I went back and tried the same strategy and I was able to kill a portion of the wyvern. Then I spotted this guy, the lightning wyvern egg, and it's a level 60. So I hesitate a little bit. Do I need to grab it or not? Then I grab it. Never mind, go straight home and I teleport straight home. After a hard day, my eyesight is gone bad. Here I thought there wasn't enough heat here to incubate, so I went in and craft an air conditioner. Then I went out and saw my wyvern already hatched. Like, what? I made a dino tracker specifically to find Jerry number 2, but he's not there. While I wait for the wyvern to grow up, I came to the snow biome to tame a mammoth, cause the mammoth have wood reduction weight. So after if I tame the mantis, it will be very good to carry wood, because I think the mantis weight is not that good. When I was ready to head home, I deal with some wolf and I found the jackpot cave full with crystal. This by far is the most crystal I saw in one spot. The whole tunnel is like full with crystal. And for those who are wondering, this is the spot. Finally, my lightning wyvern finally finished growing, so I named him Drake. Lightning Drake. Boys, I decided to carry my wyvern out because it's fully grown now, to head back to the cave for some more egg. But it's a GameStop record, so just pretend that you know what happened. So let me give you an update. So what happened is that I carried my wyvern to the spot and clear a portion of the wyvern one by one, so I could get some egg. And the egg I got was some high level one poison and one lightning wyvern. I think it's like 150-ish. I'm not too sure about that. Then I named one Drake and named one Toxic. As you can see, the fight was pretty intense. My Drake nearly died in the fight. And night came upon. Finally, the mammoth was tamed. I named him Bob the builder. Next day, I just carried the wyvern for some test flight. And for the poison wyvern test flight, I realized one thing. The poison wyvern, you kinda have control of where it's aiming, because it's like multiple shots. For the lightning wyvern, it's just like a stream of lightning. It's very hard to control, in my opinion. But the lightning wyvern damage are more higher than the poison wyvern. And now finally, time to look for death worm now. The time has come for the death worm to die. While I was looking, I was like, wait, I have a mod that show a certain areas of dino that spawn near me. If you don't have mod, you could try fly as close as to ground and use K mode to look under the ground. You will see a straight thing like a worm straight up sticking up. And probably that's the easiest way, because I can't find any other way that you can find a dead worm that easy. And I didn't know ninja exists in this world. If you know, you know. Well, here's the hunting for dead worm now. Let's begin. Wait, no one told me rock golem exists in this world? Things I learned while taming a mantis. You cannot touch him, and you and your dino must need a bug repellent, or else that's not gonna happen. I went and did some test walk. Harvesting, very good. Weight, not that much. I'm very happy with my setup now, so I might need to fight a boss soon. But I take a rest and look up on the internet and saw this. You can't tame a mantis with woolly rhino horn. But that is like not big problem, right? Until I saw this message. Somehow you could build a trap that you don't need bug repellent or ghillie suit. So my entire run was just a failed run. Less work for the dead worm horn, no ghillie suit, no polymer, no bug repellent, waste a lot of time. Oh yeah, remember me saying that I need to fight a boss because I'm very high level? Well, to summon a boss, you need a lot of resource. When I mean a lot, I mean a lot. Like a lot. Really a lot. The next day, I tame a Doedicurus and name her Rocky. Day 68, I carry a rock for some metal shopping. Day 69, I just stare at my wyvern. Admire his fearsomeness. Day 70, I tame a gator. Day 71, I spot one of the most awesome creature I ever saw. Guess is what? If you say griffin, congratulations, you win. I never saw a griffin. 71 is the first time I ever saw a griffin. Like hell, but his level is not that good, so I didn't decide to tame it, but I will tame one in the future. Also, my circle's already tamed, so I name him Scott. Day 72, I carry Scott to the pond to gather some silk pearls. Wow! I reckon the best time is go nighttime. I carry a flyer because it does glow in dark. Day 73, I realized poop mix are missing, so I went and tamed a new one. While I was waiting for tame, I went and took a selfie. After finish, I named him Poop Mixer this time. In the night, I went to Rocky for some stone gathering, and then I find Poop Mix. The beetle that I lost, it was wandering somewhere out here. Damn, we find you, son. Day 74, I went to the crystal cave to gather some crystal with a mantis. Or chopper, should I say. Finally, in day 75, I began to build my new base, as in base renovation. I started building my new base. Day 76 to 78, I just keep building, decoration, moving stuff. It's just a hell of a work. At this point, I stopped with the roof by time. I was waiting for enough resource to build the industrial furnace, a short of metal ingots. So I was waiting for the furnace to smelt some, so I was building a new greenhouse. At this point, I finally got enough metal ingots to build the furnace, but damn, I never thought the furnace was such a light, like the shine. I don't like all the light shining up. And I got back to my greenhouse, start building again, and my greenhouse is near complete. A short of some more glasses. Day 79. Finally, behold, let me give you a tutorial. Right now you are seeing poop mixer, poop mix, and piggy. This is like the fertilized producer farm right there next to the greenhouse. And here is the farm. Inside of all the plant crops, including narcoberries, timberries, savaroot, carrot, long corn or long grass, whatever you want to call it, all have, except I think the plant species wire eggs. I'm pretty happy with this design. Okay, now let's move on. What you're seeing now is a teleport station, basically made for farming. So if I carry the Anki for farming, after farm metal, teleport home, and come off and just transfer the goods over to the box. Finish. And now you are seeing the tombstone for Jerry number 2 who sacrificed himself for a wyvern egg. And now you see our giant furnace that I blocked with wall because it's too much light and brightness I'm getting. We got our air conditioner, the fridge, generator, fabricator, tools, smithy, chem station, and cooking pot because I'm short of many resources, so I can't make the industrial cooker. And I got 2 SS vault. And now take a look of my glorious base. Now check that baby out. Isn't that cool? Day 80, I carried the Anki and went for some meta farm. After meta farming, I decided to teleport home with the Anki. Then things got bad. Jerry reached home, but Zarok somehow, he didn't reach home. And now I use the mod to check where is Zarok. And check, look at the location. This guy is out of the map. I got so angry that my Anki went out to the map, so I tamed 2 Anki. The next day, just waiting for the Anki to be tamed. Up to this part, I'm still mad. I got more mad, even the drop don't even want. I have no word to say. I went and took the stress out on the beaver. Yeah, eventually I died from my own wyvern poison. But I got some cemented base, so my angry calm a little. Finally, I got my first kibble. And you are wondering where I got the egg from? From the wyvern. I have 2 lightning wyvern. If you didn't know, fertilized egg can be used to make kibble as well. Nice! They finally tamed, so I brought them out to let them make me the new Anki. Then I named the newborn baby Brian. Day 84, I went for some chitin farming. Day 85, finally I built industrial cooker. And I was messing around the whole day with SS structures. Day 86, I set myself a goal. I went and looked up where griffins spawn, and I spent the entire day looking for a griffin, but not one damn spawn. So I call it a day. So next day my luck was pretty good. I saw 2 griffins, but the level weren't too good. So I decided to kill them both. One thing I learned about these guys is they really do love the 360. Finally, after a while, I saw this guy, 130. God damn, so it's time for the trap. Getting this guy in the trap is pretty hard. He was flying around the Bronto and I hit the Bronto and the Bronto ended up attacking me. So end up midnight, then I finally get him in the trap. I was thinking suicide strategy. Get him and me locked inside and then died. But this time the crease is big enough so I came out alive. Oh my god, no more suicide. I don't know why. The first thing came to my head was Falcon and Hawkeye. I didn't know why, but I decided to name him Falcon because you know, his wing looked just like the movie Falcon. You know, the Marvel one. I was testing him to see if he could grab the Anki, but nope, he cannot. And let's see his attack grab and like a claw, okay? I was trying to figure out how do he do the dive and make him go super speed. And as you can see, I didn't know what I'm doing. I ended up landing. And finally end up figuring it out like, damn, that is cool on speed, man. Shit, I love this guy. Day 89 I was feeling very happy, so I take a rest at the pond. On my way home I spotted a high level blue bear, so I tried to trunk him. I was kinda reckless and got killed in the process. I head back with Jerry hoping that he would survive, but only to see Falcon got eaten by a wolf. I got so angry that I didn't even decide to tame it. I decided to kill it instead. I found the 145 bear right next to my dead falcon, so tame it right there. Attribute. After that, I also tried to find a griffin, but no luck. Finally, it's a bear tame, so I named him Shiki. I know it's a female, but you know, whatever. I carried Jerry to the crystal cave and the ice biome to clear out the bear to see if anything inside, but nothing much. I then made a shotgun and continue when looking for the griffins, but the level are crappy, so I didn't want them. Day 94, I spent the whole day staring in the ocean at the back of my house, wondering when I will find the griffin. Day 95, after I went for some hunting for griffin, finally I came across the 130 griffin. Day 96, I carry Shiki out for the walk because I never carry him out for the walk, but I never expect him to be that quick in running. He have like a 256 speed, like what? He's pretty quick when you hold shift, like really quick, never expect that. Also spotted this mini crystal cave before, so I bring Chopper with me to gather some crystal. Easy, it's pretty good. Also the Falcon Awake, so version 2. Day 97, I tried to tame a rock golem. Well, not really tame, 18k torpor. I give up. I changed my eye sign to this butterfly. I don't know what it's used for. Maybe some support DINO, I don't know. I ended up park him up on the roof because I didn't know what it's used for. And yeah, I did fall. I was thinking I got 3 more days. Maybe I could build an electronic farm, so I head out to look for a tech Parasaur. I couldn't find any tech Parasaur, so I just killed an armor one. I'm hoping they will respawn a tech one for me. I hear just some footage of me murdering, flying, looking, and couldn't find any damn thing. I even tried to use a bear and try in search of ground, but still, no luck. Finally, day 100, I couldn't find a tech Parasaur, so I've just give up. I just set in these dinos to have a good thumbnail. And if you made it this far and you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you're willing. Alright, see you in the next one, guys. You reckon this video could get 100 likes? I don't think so. And one more thing, what do you think about my accent? I don't know how to speak. My accent is like, very hard to say. Alright, later, guys.